I think it's very good if we can start the introduction round.
Yeah.
So if they can introduce themselves, and for us to understand the names very well, it's good to maybe if you just repeat the names. Yeah.
Okay. Alisa kutaziyambe kuzichula dzina lake.
Ine dzina langa ndine Emily Magombola.
Emily? Yeah.
Ine dzina langa ndine Alice Joseph.
Alice? Okay.
Shira Kamulila.
Shira. All expert mothers from Bilila Health Center.
Yes.
Yeah. All expert mothers from Bilila Health Center. Okay. The first question I would like to ask, why did you become an expert mother?
Muna khala bwanji ma expert mother. Fotokoze chifukwa chimene munasangalatsidwira kuti mukhale ma expert mother. Yeah.
Ine ndinakhala expert mother nditabwera kuno kuchipatala ndikapeza kuti akhuma maposta. Ndi pa maposta paja ndapeza kuno kuti akufuna amene adapezeka ndi HIV oti akhoza kuziulula kuti alembere kuti nayenso akhale mulangizi oti adzilangiza azimayi zake amene apezeka ndi HIV. Komanso amene adatsata ndondomeko zoti mwana wake adatsata PMTCT. Ndineyo ndamva zimene zozo ndalembera. Ndapanga ma interview anandilenga kukhala expert mother.
She became an expert mother. Emily became an expert mother. When she first came at the facility, she saw a vacancy at the notice board, so she applied for it. She was the vacancy was, they wanted women who have undergone PMTCT. So she was interested because she herself is HIV positive and she wanted to help her fellow women who are HIV positive.
Josh, can we ask them to not to just talk? They can just give their answers to you. They can just ignore that we're there. And if they just look at you when they give their answers, yeah.
I don't think they're going to name something. I'm going to wear. Did they cut it to the
Oh, did
Danny, how was sound on that?
Yeah, it's okay. There's a bit of wind, but it's fine. We're obviously outside. It's freezing.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Alice.
Ine dzina langa ndine Alice Joseph.
Chimene chinakupangitsani kuti mulembere mukhale expert mother.
Nditabwera kuno kuchipatala ndinaona atamata vacancy ndipo ndinakhala ndi chidwi kulembera ndipo nditalembera nalowa nawo ntchito imeneyi ndinayamba kugwira nawo cholinga chake nayo kuti ndithandize anzanga amene amachita manyazi komanso amene amalephera kumatsatira ndondomeko zakamedwe kwa mankhwala ndipo nditalowa ntchito imeneyi ndinathandiza anthu ndipo anthu anasiya kuchita manyazi komanso anthu atha kubereka bwinobwino ana opanda kachilombo panopo.
Yeah, the very same story with Alice. When she came at the facility, she saw a vacancy on the notice board where they wanted women who have undergone PMTCT. So she applied for the vacancy. Now, after that, she was interviewed and she was taken to start working with fellow women who have tested HIV positive, encouraging them on PMTCT, good adherence, and she's happy that many women are now, she has helped many women during the pure study. Yeah.
Ine ndishira Kamulira ndine zima yore ndili positive chifukwa chake ndinalowa ntchito imene ya expert mother kuti ndidzilangiza azimayi onse oyembekezera oyamwitsa amene ali ndi kachilombo azimwa mankhwala mondondomeko kuti ana amene yakubereka asatengere kachilombo kameneka.
Shira Kamulira, she is HIV positive. That was the main reason that encouraged her to apply for this vacancy so that she can help her fellow women who are HIV positive, to encourage them on PMTCT and good adherence on ARVs. Yeah.
What do you think are reasons why women drop out of PMPCT care, why they stop taking their ART or why they don't start taking their ART?
Zifukwa zimene azimayi ena amayamba mankhwala ndikuleka azimayi amene kuti ndikandoyembekezera kambi kuti akuyamwitsa ena amakhoza kuyamba mankhwala ndikuleka. Ndi zifukwa zanji zimene iniyo mwakha mukukumana nazo kwa azimayi amene iniyo mwakha mukukumana nawo?
Enawo amaleka chifukwa kuti manyazi amakhala ndi manyazi akaona ndi anthu aja akulandira mankhwala iye alipo mpaja amapanga manyazi. Ndi ife timakhala tiwalimbikitsa kuti asamapange manyazi chifukwa umene uwu ndi moyo wawo atetezera mwana komanso wothandiza kukhala bwinobwino. Komanso timakumana ndi mavuto oti amatha kusiya mankhwala aja chifukwa akabereka mwana uja amaona kuti no basi iwo kuti mwana ali bwinobwino ndi kuti usasiye mankhwala iwo sakudwala.
Most women were reluctant to take the ARVs because of they become shy to come and take the ARVs at the facility. When other people saw them going to the ART, so they will know maybe because of discrimination or what. And also some other women drop out from taking ARVs because when the child is born, say that woman is pregnant and the child is born at 6 weeks, he's tested elephant diagnosis, he's tested HIV negative, then on 1 year tested HIV negative, and on 24 months if that her child or tested also HIV negative, she thought that now the baby is okay, I'm also okay, then I can stop taking the ARVs. Yeah. This one is that.
Komanso ena
Wena amasiyefa yokusalidwa.
Yeah, some discrimination as Emily has said, also Alice is saying the same. Discrimination was the main reason why people drop out of ARVs.
komanso ena amasiyefa choti akamwa koyamba mankhwala aja amatha kuona mavuto ena mthupi mwawo
Ngati chani?
chizungulire.
Yeah, side effects like feeling dizzy when they have taken the ARVs. Yeah, that's the reason.
I just would like to go a bit deeper into discrimination. Where does this discrimination come from? Who exactly is discriminating?
Kumbali ya kusalidwa ndi ndani amasalidwa anthu amatha kusalidwa ndi ndani kupita ndi achibale kandi azinzawo
Achibale masola azinzawo mwina panjigo paja chitini chako sachilala nosachigwira.
Yeah, the relatives and even the community say like when they go at the borehole to draw water, they can be saying sorts of names to you. So that's the discrimination she was talking about.
Is the discrimination, is it a fear to be discriminated, or is it really a discrimination that they experienced?
Ndimantha chabe kuti asalidwa kapena ndizoti zinthu zoti
zimachitika.
It's real the real discrimination, not just fear, but it's happening.
Did they experience it themselves?
Kumanako ndi kusalidwa kwina kulikonse
Manthawi yoyambayo ndinakumana nako
ndi ndani?
ndachibale.
Yeah, Alice is saying she was discriminated by the relatives at her home after they discovered that she's HIV positive.
Does she want to explain?
Aringatofala kuti munasalidwa bwanji.
Timari mwe tikatha tikayambana amanguti tamusiyeni waedziyo uyo anafa kaletu mudzimuleka ameneyo. Ndi mwari ine kumbali yanga anthu amene amandisala olo mina kapu yanga osamwera.
If they say there is a exchanging of words, like say they have
Amatone kuti utamusiyana anafa kale odwalayo.
Or she was like being taught different names, like she's already dead, because she's HIV, she has got AIDS. So she was calling sort of names. She was being called sort of names, by the relatives. When they quarrel, they had a certain difference. And then she was like, she's already dead. Just leave her. She's got AIDS. Yeah, so she was thinking that she was being discriminated by the relatives.
Was it only the relatives, or were there other maybe community members?
I mean, our community.
Analivo manthaya mbuyoyo ndikuona odwala nkati kodi wakuona odwala kodi odwala amaonana mese ndiwese odwala
Yeah, for the community, her relative was admitted at the hospital. So I said that she met a friend whilst on her way to the hospital to visit her relative who was admitted there. So she met somebody. Said, "Where are you going?" She said, "I'm going to see my relative at the hospital." So she was like, you are going to see a relative who is sick whilst you are sick too. Yeah.
And how did she deal with this with discrimination? How did she react? How did she solve it?
Kuti ino munazilandira bwanji, mukazilandira bwanji.
Zinandipwetekatu, zinandiwawa. Saname kumabeba sinangozisiye kuti nanga nditani mese ndinodwala.
Yeah, she was very angry with it, that the relatives and even the community can see her like she's dead already because she has got the virus.
And what did she say to them? Did she react to that?
Munatha kukambitsana nawo kuti kuonetsa kukuya kwanu kwa iwo acha.
Basi ndangumusiya.
She said she just leave her, that's the way she look at her, so she just take it as it is. Yeah.
So does she have clients who were discriminated?
No.
If she would have a client who would not take the ARTs because of discrimination, what would she advise?
I don't client one is mamene kumwendera ndiyeni wakumana ndi kusalidwa mukhoza kumulimbikitsa mutani
mukhoza muzala sadandaule
basi
sadandaule neso ndakumana nazo mukhoza somuningira nemena ndinakumana nazo.
Okay. Yeah, she's saying she can just tell her that's the about her story. She can tell her about her story, how what she had faced before, and how she managed to come across that discrimination. So she can just encourage her that's normal. Yeah.
Ineso ndakumana nawo kusalidwa. Ineyo ayibale namana ndisala. Ndapeza kuti ndapezeka positive ananga nawuzo kuti asamaka khale nawo sokawo asamaje nero limodzi chifukwa ayamba kwazolowera akawazolowera ine ndikafa ndikuti adzakhala akwalira kungalana amasiye. Ndiyeno zimene zizi zinathe ifuna kuti kunabwera no mabungwe akonseni ankapangitsa misonkhano yothetsa kusalana. Ndiye ankamalimbikitsa maderamo kuti amene apeza ndi HIV tisasale. HIV si chiyambi cha mathero amoyo koma ndi chiyambi china nkuthe kuti munthu angapezeke HIV ngati lambo mwa mama ya LV amakhala ndi moyo mpaka nakalikali ngati ali ndi mwana wang'ono mpaka na mwana uja amadzakula iye uja kumwa mankhwala ndiye masiye sukhala ndiye pang'ono ndi pang'ono mothenga amene ankala namezi zone kuti anthu aja anayamba nokusiya mpaka napati makhala nobwinobwino.
Yeah, Emily met also discrimination by the relatives at her home. When they found out that she's HIV positive, her children were barred from the relatives' home, that they will get used to them. When she dies, they are going to live at their home. So she was like, "Don't come to our house. just because your mom is like that, she's HIV positive. So time and again they come, the concern universal, they came with a teaching about discrimination. So when the relatives got that message from the concern universal, that discrimination started to go down. Now they live happily, they are okay.
So it was Concern Universal, this organization, they came to educate.
Yes.
And what exactly do you think in the education is important for people to understand and stop discriminating?
Utenga wawo umene angaphunzitsawo munali chinthu choti chimene chinawalimbikitsa kuti athe kupangitsa kuti anthu aja aleke kusala kuja kuti ayambe kukhala moyo wabwino. Munali uthenga utani?
Mino jona utenga kuti amapita mafumu mabwalo amauza mafumu aja kuita na anthu awo kuti abwera adzamvere msonkhano. Ndiye masonkhano pamene popo amakateka kuita na zoyimba nechoyimba choje chimaveka kuti kuliko anthu pokamva kuti kuli choyimba ndi anthu mabwera ambiri. Ndio uthenga amapereka pamene popo kuti
uthenga wake weni umene umapangitsa anthu kuti achotse mtima umene
otetsa kusala nawo. Ankapereka kuti tisawasale amene apezeke ndi HIV. Chifukwa kuti kupezeka ndi HIV simathera moyo, simathera zonse, akuzokhaso ndi moyo wina.
Yeah, the concern investor, the education, that was the content of the education was like HIV positive people are normal people. When they are getting their ARVs, they are okay, they are not dead, they have also another life. So that kind of education is what was the content in their in the education. Yeah.
Do you think it's often also a lack of knowledge how HIV is transmitted that makes them fear and discriminate?
Kuti ndikusowa kwa chiphunzitso kwina kumene kumapangitsa anthu kuti azikhala ndi moyo umenewe.
Unakusowa kwa chiphunzitso kuti adzione kuti HIV mafala bwanji. Ndi nthawi imeneyonso ankapereka zitsanzo zake kuti HIV mafala munjira izi. Nde kungokhala ndi ana okha pamene kuti anthu simungatengere HIV pamene pamene anthu anadziwa.
She feels that lack of education among the community about HIV, how it's spread, and everything concerning HIV. The education, that's lack of education. So it was like when this organization, the Concern Investor, when they come with that education, people come to know what HIV is and how it's spread, and the how and the medication, that there is another life after HIV. Yeah.
So when they all think back about all the clients they took care of and they visited at home, what was the hardest difficulty that their clients had to overcome?
The clients? Can you come again?
When they think back about all the clients they visited at home and they took care of, what was the hardest difficulty that the client had to overcome in order to continue to take the ART, to adhere to the treatment? What was the hardest difficulty they had?
Sorry guys, can we just build that back? It's gone.
Okay. When did it go? Just down. Alright. Press them up. Press them up.
Get like a drink, mate. Absolutely. And so cut. I'll cut.
Okay. So can we go back to the last question? The last question was, when they think back of all their clients they had, what was the hardest difficulty they had to overcome in order to the clients? Genau.
Akuti mukayang'ana mbuyo azimayi amene mumawayendera, vuto lalikulu limene azimayi aja anakuwuzani kuti anakumana nalo ndi chiyani? Azimayiwo limene amakumana nalo pamoyo wawo.
Unga ngatine anga amene vuto limene lili kumene amakumana nalo abambo amakana kuti adzezitse magazi. Nditawayendera kukonera kochuluka ndiye anavomereza nkuzezetsa kudzapeza kuti abambo aja ali negative ena amayi positive abambo negative koma banja lilipo.
Emily had a client who, after being tested positive, the woman tested positive, the husband was denied to come to have his blood tested also. So she was like when she visited the woman, she was encouraging the husband to come for HIV testing. And after coming, he accepted, and after coming to the hospital, he was tested HIV negative. But after the cancer, the family is okay, they are living together, whilst the husband is HIV negative and the woman is HIV positive. Yeah.
So what was the hardest that this woman had to overcome?
Alikuti akauza abambo ankona kuti ndikauza bwanji ndiyetera wapatsa makalata okayenera abambo aja ati abambo sadziwerenga.
Yeah, she was afraid to tell the husband about her status. Yeah, like the same women tested HIV positive alone, being afraid to tell the results to the husband, afraid of being divorced, sort of. So they were given these letters from the facility to give the husband to come to the hospital. Unfortunately, the husband doesn't know how to read. So it was like, she was like, how am I going to tell him? Because it was like, oh, they have to come to the facility and have the blood tested together. Yeah. Yeah, that's the main challenge that the clients had. Yeah, that's
For all of them?
Yes.
To disclose the status to the husband?
Yes, disclosure.
To the husband?
To the husband.
Okay, and the main fear is that the husband may divorce?
Divorce,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And what is their advice? How best can we tackle that?
Inyono mukalangize zotani kwazimayi amene satha kumasuka wauza amuna auza zotsatira za magazi awo mungalangize zotani azimayi ngati amene
Azimayi amene oti ngalangize kuti asamaope ifo kuti ngati akuopa kuti awauze zotsatira za magazi awo nkutheka kuti abamboso ali yonjo ali positive ndiye kuti ngati akumwa mankhwala mmodzi abamboso mwa mankhwala ndi kuti palibe chabwino chimene akuchita mene monse kunyumba akukhala ngati banja ndife tilangizeni kuti ngati pamene apezeka kuti positive onse abwereso limodzi adziyezetse kuti ngati banja zotsatira zawo zidzakhala zofanana adzadziwe kuti munthu yomwe tonse muli banja kuti athe kupititsa patsogolo banja lawo.
Yeah, they can encourage them to have the husband tested also for HIV, because it's like when the woman knows her status and she's on ARVs, whilst the husband is not taking the ARVs. It's like they have different. They are not. What can I say? Like they are on separate boats. Somebody knows how her status is, and she's on ARV, and the husband doesn't know, but they are living as a family. There's a big difference there. Yeah.
And how can you help them, the clients, to resolve those problems with the husband, family, community?
Which problems?
Like the problem of disclosing to the husband. What can you as an expert mom do to help the client to resolve the problem?
Kumbali kuti azimayi panika kuwula zotsatira kwa azimunawo kumbali yosalana inyo ngati ma expert mother azimayi anthu amene mungathandize bwanji.
Anthu amene watolika tikhoza kuwalimbikitsa kuti tiwaphunzitse zenizeni kuti iwo asakhale kuti azisalana chifukwa ngati saulula status yawo saulula za mmene aliliwo magazi mwawo timayamba sauze ife kuti ifeyo imene tikulangizanini tili chimodzimodzi ndi ngati ine mudzibisa muoneka kuti thupi lanu simuli masula munthu amasuka pakhapokha ngati wadziulula ndiye tinene kuti tidziulule tikadziulula kusalidwa sungapangike pamene popo.
Yeah, disclosure about disclosing them as expert mothers, they start disclosing their status to their clients. So they give the example, them as a very good example of disclosure. So it was like them disclosing the status to them, that you can see the way we are because we disclosed our status. So they are like role models to them about disclosure. Yeah.
Was there one client they remember where they as expert mothers had to disclose the wife's status to the husband?
Sorry?
Was there one situation where an expert mother had to explain to the husband that the wife is HIV positive, that she was not courageous enough to tell the husband herself?
Akuti alipo client wina amene muna inuyo kwauza amunake zezotsatira za magazi iye uja kukanika kuti awauze inuyo ndikumuuza amunake.
Hayi balibe.
No.
Balibe.
Milandu.
Milandu imene.
Yamba.
The next question is, give examples of how expert mothers could do that, as I mean, help to resolve problems. So I think they answered already, by saying, they are an example themselves and help them to disclose. Okay. You as expert mothers, how do you get women's trust?
I didn't know mumapereka bwanje chikhulupiriro kwa anthu amene mumawayendera kuti iniyo akukhulupirireni za zimene iniyo muli.
Timauzira arone family tilire ndakationa amakhulupirira amadzoti ndi ana athu samene tabereka ali bwinobwino ndi amakhulupirira kuti anzoonadi
komanso timatha kwaonesa ma health passport yathu
ukatha kuchipatala.
kuti niyo buku lanu lakuchipatala amalemba idzi ifenso amalemba idzi botolo langa la mankhwala ili botolo ili salipezeka kwene aliyese niyo nchimodzimodzi ifeyo timamwa mankhwala inunso mumamwa mankhwala sululiso tikuona mizani.
They give themselves as an example, the way they look, their babies, and also they can even show their health passport that you can see I'm HIV positive, and also sometimes they can even show them their ARVs, that I do take this, you do take this, the bottles are the same, yeah.
And what about what can they do to get the trust of the husbands?
Chikhulupiriro cha azibambo pankhani imene pankhani yokhudza za HIV kuti azibambo cha chikhulupiriro cha anopo walimbikitsa iwaja kuti mpaka naso athe kuti waja kukhulupirireni kuti nawo sathe kubwera kuzayizetsa magazi.
Ifeyo timalenga kuti makilanti athuwo tinawapanga nawo ubale. Pamene apanga nawo ubalepo timapita pafupi kenaka tinapempha kuti tikamacheza ndi amayiwo tidzicheza limodzi ndi abambo. Ndiyena abambo aja amatha kudziwa nkhani zimene tikuchezerana. Kenaka pang'ono ndi pang'ono pamene anaona kuti zimamayezerana zinthu zabwino inenso nditatsatira njira omweyo pamene nazo abambo aja anatikhulupirira kuti ife sitipanga zongosewera tikupanga zenizeni.
Firstly, they made a very good relationship with the wives during the home visits. The regular visits, then when they go for a visit the second time, the third time, then the other time they ask the woman to involve the husband in their interactions. So during those interactions with the husband, it's when they came in disclosing their status and everything. So that's how the men got their trust. Yeah.
Did they ever had one client whereby the husband refused an expert mother to come to the house, where he said, no, you are not allowed to enter the house?
Alimona kumanapo ndi mzibambo wina kuti ankakaniza kupitako kunyumba kwa mkazi wake.
Had they ever had a client whereby the husband did not allow the wife to take ARTs and the wife had to hide them?
Akuti munakumanapo ndi client amene mzibambo amamukaniza mkazi wake kuti adzimwa mankhwala. No.
Did they have clients who did not believe that the expert mothers are HIV positive?
Akuti munakumanapo ndi ma-clients ena amene mutawauza zona kuti niyo muli HIV positive ankaletsa.
Ankaletsa kuona ndi mmene tikuoneka sankakhulupirira kuti tili HIV positive.
Yeah, so many of them, when the expert mothers say, I'm also HIV positive, they could say, no, you're not. You just want to encourage us that we should have a positive life.
How was the work with the other healthcare workers when they started, like doctors and clinical officers and nurses at the health facility?
Do you want to do that with your daddy? Get them to say that, because obviously you can't just have them come and just say no. So we need to say no. Legal don't believe us when we say that we're HIV positive. We need sort of that as a sentence.
Can one of them say, or them together, that people don't believe them when they say they are HIV positive?
We need some, like a story.
Yeah. So they should say the whole sentence.
Like
if maybe Shira would say, yes, I had several clients who did not believe that I'm HIV positive, and then I had to bring my health passbook and my ARV bottles to ensure that, to ensure them that it's true that I'm HIV positive.
so one or
Maybe one can say and the other say, yeah, it happened to me too, and yes,
Okay.
I had the same experience, if it was really so, yeah?
akuti aliyesa nene paikha Shira ukanena kuti ine ndinakumanapo ndi munthu amene anapezeka kuti ana client wanga amene sankakhulupirira ndi HIV, ndiye kuti inunso mudzavomeza kuti inenso ndiniso inenso ngati mutsatiriza ne ndeti tiyambira ndi Shira.
Ndizoona inenso ndinali client amene amatsutsa kuti inenso ndili ndi HIV positive ndipo ndimamwa mankhwala, ndipo ndinafe kuti size yomuonetsera botolo langa la 5A CPT ndi health passport kuti atsimikize kuti ndimamwa mankhwala.
Inenso chimodzimodzi.
Inenso ndinapeza naye client wanga ndipo ndampakisa chitsazo choterocho. Alona zimene zimpamana tsimikizo kuti uyu ali positive.
Do you prefer them to look at Patricia? Yes, or not? They should all look at Patricia to the face?
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah,
I think,
okay. Okay.
But I mean, people often look forward when they talk, give someone's next to their birthday. Like when you're in the car and they're talking, they're looking forward. So I think that we only agree to do that. I don't think. Danny, do you agree? Yeah, yes, we do.
So they should look at Patricia.
But moving forward, yeah, let's just remind them to just be looking at
Patricia, can you just remind them that they should look at you? When you talk to each other, I mean, of course they can look around, but when they speak, that they speak not to me. Genau. The next question is, what kind of problems did they have with healthcare workers when they started being an expert mother? So with nurses, clinical officers at the health facility.
Ali muna ubale wanu ndi achipatala unali utani munakumanapo nawo ndi mavuto pa nthawi imene mumagwira ntchito ngati expert mother?
Ayi, ubale wathu unali bwino kwambiri ndipo timagwirira ntchito limodzi.
There was a teamwork. They had no any other differences with the healthcare workers.
Naona mwana akulira.
Is it too loud? I mean, it's, you know, it's part of the setting, so it's okay. It's just if it's overpowering.
That's not overpowering. I can hear everything that's being said fine.
Okay.
So there were no problems with healthcare workers? Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I would like to know what in the expert mother training was most useful for the practice.
I would have training. Chimene chinali chofunikira kwambiri kuti chigwiritsidwe ntchito pa ntchito koma nthawi ya training chimene munachiona kuti munkachigwiritsa ntchito kwambiri koma zoti choti muchiyang'anire kuti ku training kuja kuti ku training time yati maphunzira zakuti chimene chija timachigwiritsa ntchito kwambiri tinali chani
chinali luso lakayankhulidwe amatiphunzitsa zoti tiphunzire luso lakayankhulidwe ndiye kumvetsera mafunso amene akutifunsa makalayanti kubwereza zomwe akunene kuti kumvetsera ndiye zimene zonse atatiphunzitsa ku training kuja ifenso timadzagwiritsa ntchito zomwezo kuti ujeni client wathu kuja amvetsetse tidaphunzira luso lakayankhulidwe kuti timvetsetsane ndi client wathu uja.
Communication. Yes. How to communicate to the clients. What questions to ask, how to interact with the clients, what questions, repeating what the client when you are talking, things like those. Communication skills. Yeah.
Maso amaripwitsa kukasungira chisisi makalayanti anthu.
Yeah, also to keep secret, that's confidentiality of our clients' status. Yeah.
Did it happen that some of the clients gave them wrong maps, so wrong addresses?
Ndizoona.
Yeah.
Ineyo napatsidwa pa mapola kuika kupita ukamfufuza munthu uchapeza zoti ngakhala afuma amene kukana kuti munthu amene muno mulibe.
Inenso imodzi.
Yeah, she was given a wrong map. She could look after that lady, and even going to the chief, he said, no, we don't have that kind of person in this village. And also Emily had the same scenario, going to a certain village, looking for that client, nowhere to be found. Yeah.
So did they find the client later on again? Or?
Yeah, pamapiro pake munadziwa kuti
atabweranso ku second and tended visit anamisa kwa 2 months. There's no atadzabwera nolendo ena anthu amene unadzakumana naye kumufunsa bwinobwino tandiuza bwinobwino ataize nangochitika koma kwenikweni ndimakhala kwakuti.
Yeah, the next after that first visit, she missed visits for 2 months. So the 3rd month she came, then she met her, asking her, no, sorry, I did give you a wrong identity. Yeah, this is where I stay, and now she gave her the right map.
What is the reason for women giving the wrong address?
Ngamantha kuti chifukwa yanafuna akatiyendere nanga akakatipeza kuti afuna akatitani ndeno kenakana nazindikira chifukwa tikafunira.
Yeah, they were afraid that why do they want to visit us? They want to know where we live. What do they want to do at our home? Yeah, by and by now they come to know that no, they are not that dangerous. Yeah.
When we talk about dangerous, I've heard that especially here in this health center, there was a problem that suddenly patients turned around and said, no, the expert mothers that are satanists and bloodsuckers. May you just explain that a bit further, how that happened?
Za amena nanena za kuti ndino masatanist.
Chimene machitika munthu uja ayezedwa koyamba wapezeka HIV positive, then kuti alowe mu study timadzatenganso DBS aveti akatenda kuti enrollment ichitika alowa mu study papitanso ka 6 months akuyeneranso kutengedwanso chani kutengedwanso magazi ndi amadabo kuti magazi osati kungotengedwa pafupipafupi akuagwiritsa ntchito yanji ndi analumikiza kuti tikumatumiza kuti kuli Lilongwe kwa Sataniki amakapanga matsenga a magazi aja nkuachulukisa kuchotsa pakepa aja nkuagwiritsa ntchito zawo zakumidima.
Yeah, normally during pure study, when we found that say a woman who is pregnant is HIV positive, the first time she had the rapid test, now she goes to the nurse, and the nurse she write a consent about entering into the study. From there, she was also taken to the back to the HTC counselor so that she can be taken a DBS. That's for what do we call? Not viral load.
First visit DBS.
The DBS that was.
DNA PCR or viral load usually.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was the first. It was that person was after initiated on ARVs. Before taking the ARVs, she was taking some blood. Yes. So after 6 months, after taking the ARVs, she can also come for viral load. So those the first DBS and the second DBS, which was taken on the paper. So they were saying it's going to Lilongwe to be used for these Satanists and the like. Yeah.
And who started spreading the rumor?
I think then I'm
ndazimai ambiriramu
analoti wayezetsa apezeka positive kapena iwo ankangomva kapena anangoona
ankangonena ankangomva chifukwa nthawi imeneyo nkulizira ngobvekeza Sataniki ajosi banda auza anthu atenga magazi ndeno anthu oja atabwera kunoku wina analikira nti amene ndikamwendene ukakayimayima uko ndi amene ankakafurukuza zimenezo ukafurukozera mayi ake ndene ndikakangofika kunali kuyimba nyimbo zokuzana za Satanikizo nditobera nda Joyce Banda njinganga sonali yofira eyokhangaso chipani cha jeniyo cha bibosiyo ndangati jingayo ndende kwa Joyce Banda kurani dzarenga magazi anthuwa ine ndi amene ndilumikira
yeah, her client was the one who was spreading the rumors because she had that experience. She was taken blood the first time, rapid test, then the DBS, then so when she went home, she was telling her mother that at the hospital I was taking blood like this. So when she went for a home visit, that's where they said this is the agent of the Satanists that they had been sent to be collecting blood. Yeah.
Panopa anasira tusamo sasadzenga soma nkhwalayi mamuna ake panozo anadwala kwambiri ndiye panopa amunawo abwera dzaya koma amayiwo mpaka na panopa akudwalabe ndiye kuyesera tikatumikira ndajeni azo moyo kuti kapena akabweresa amaito okanitsitsa kopati adzatenga swali magazi.
Yeah, she's continuing to say unfortunately that woman stopped from taking ARVs up to now, but her husband got sick. Now he's on ART, but the woman still refused to come to take the ARVs because of that fear of her blood being taken to the Satanists.
Okay. So what happened after this home visit? Was she allowed to enter the house or?
Ukafika mirone kuti ndibwera ruike ma ndibwera ndikuti ame yake uko akuimba zinyimbozo uyu ayirone kuti ndibwera kuike ma
yeah, she can allow the expert mother to come at the home, and when she asked her that you should come to the hospital to take your ARVs, she will say yes, I'll come on such a day, but on that day she didn't come. But when she goes again, the very same story. I'll come, then she didn't come again.
Do all expert mothers share the same experience?
No, she's only aiming. Yeah.
And how was this problem resolved?
tinapita kwa imwe ukanena imwe anatandizira ndapita ndai aza umoyo ndapita limodzi unyumbako ukafurukuzera kuonesa kuti abwera wiki yamawa koma mpaka na panopo sanalanibe sanabwere ndi abambo atabwera sifo tingakapeza usenda amayi omwewo la inu mabwera dzama mankhwala nanga inu mwamba mankhwala amayiwo akutani auri iwo adakakanabe akadzabva kuwawa adzabwera ndi abambowo akulandira mankhwala amayi adakali kunyumba.
She involved the MA and the health surveillance assistant.
What is MA?
Medical assistant.
Medical assistant?
Yes.
Okay.
So she told the medical assistant and the health surveillance assistant of that area, and they went together to the family to talk to them about that rumor that is false and the like, but still the woman is still
Okay. Because last time I heard that also a chief was involved to clarify on that.
I wouldn't have many anabwera munakamba bosozoti amfumu ana kudzidwa ndenkani
anakudzidwa nayodi aradziwa imwe ndeda apita so ndazo moyo mpamene nazo moyo tikakambirana nawo ulendo wina anadzauza so amfumu aderalo nkukambirana nawo.
Yeah, that was the second visit. The first visit it was the medical assistant and the HSA to the house. Now the second visit was they went to the chief to tell him about those rumors.
Are there any particular difficult cases that each of them had, and how did they resolve them?
Akuti pali vuto linalilonse wina aliyense waina amene anakumana nalo ndiyeno vutulo munalithetsa bwanji.
Amavuto akanalo omweyo kwatetsa kwakeso unalipotero zikativuta timauza nawo imwe kutithandizira.
Yeah, mostly it was that about the already discussed about the Satanists, but
Okay. When we look at the results of the Pure study, we see that in the first year, the expert mothers, they were not much more effective than the mentor mothers. But when we look at the results of the second year, we saw a big difference that the expert mothers were much more effective than the mentor mothers or the usual care here at the health facility. Why do they think that the result was different in the second year?
akuti tikatingira pakafukufuku wa Pure chaka choyambirira ma expert mother anali ndi kaujeni kochepa panali kusintha kochepa komano mu chaka chachiwiri unazaonetsa una kuti ma expert mother anali pamwamba pa ma mentor mother. Ndiye ine mukuona kuti ndi chifukwa chani chimene chinapangitsa kuti masaiti amene kunali ma expert mother kukhale kuna kuti zinthu zapita pamwamba kwambiri kusiyana ndi kumene kunali ma mentor mother.
Ife yoti feyo timathawu ayenderaso m'midzi makalanti athu nkoma akalimbikitsira kumudziko ndi ife yoti feyo timathawu kalimbikitsa kumudziko makalanti aja makhaone kuti nthawi ina aoneka kuti akufowoka koma tikakalimbikitsa amaoneka kuti anthu aja abwereraso zamba olendera chithandizo ndipo napezani kuti feno tinakhala opambana kwambiri feno kuti timathawu kalimbikitsiraso ku nyumba.
Yeah, because of the usual home visits. When the expert mother, they could go, say if somebody did come for her ART or say for the child DBS or rapid test, they could go and trace that person and encourage that person to come to the facility for say for ARVs or what. So because of the home visits, like the mentor mothers, they are facility based. Yeah, the interactions for expert mothers are done right at the community. So that's the main reason they see that made a very big impact. Yeah.
Now, just to the end, if they would know someone who would like to become an expert mother, what are advices they would give to this person?
Umuntu nakuti akufuna kuti akhale sona expert mother mungamulangiza zotani?
akhale mzimayi wa chinsinsi osalula mastatus ama clients.
She should be able to keep secrets about the status of the clients.
Maso akhale omvetsetsa mwachidwi.
Have good communication skills.
akhale odziulula kuti iyeyo
Able to
utalimbikitsa
disclose the status to the clients.
Are all of them glad that they became expert mothers, that they made the decision?
Sanga kuti niyo munakama expert father.
Kwambiri. Kwambiri.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Is there anything that
I mean, I've just been focusing on that. I think so. I think
I think it's quite. Patricia, is there anything that you think we should add here? Anything that I may have forgotten?
I think everything is.
Zikomo kwambiri.
Tathokoza.
Yeah. Patricia, can you get the patient?
Zaka mwana yoso dzina lake ndi zaka zake mwajambe ngalina kena time Did they start?
Yeah, and don't forget, remind them to just look at you. So ignore
Okay,
us.
mzindi yana ine.
No, only if she has a child here. If she hasn't a child here, then she doesn't have to mention. Just her name.
Mungu zaini noka. Mwana bude palibe wele. Ndi tizikati muziyangana ineyo sati muziyangana we.
Zinanga ni Flores Nambazo. Ndi zaka 28.
zonanga ndina Eunice Banda ndi zaka 30.
Eliza Badambo ndi zaka 21. Fane Victor ndi zaka 24.
Elizabeth Daniel ndi zaka 21.
How old are you?
21.
21.
Who is Fanny Victor?
24.
24, yeah. And the child, what is the child's name?
There's 5.
Dzina yake
Shaivini Victor.
And who is Eunice Banda? You? How old are you?
30.
30. And the baby is how old?
7 months.
And baby of Elisa Padamo?
Ides Badambo. Mwana.
Mwezi?
zaka ndokoloba
Mwezi uno 6.
6 months.
What were challenges you faced before meeting an expert mother?
Akuti zovuta zimene munakumana nazo musana kumane ndi azimayi amene amakuyenderani.
Poyamba kuti madwadwala koma panopa tiona kuti bola zinthu zikusintha. Ifo tiyenderawo matiyendera pafupi matilimbikitsa.
Time back when they didn't meet where there were no expert mothers, they were not adhering to ARVs, but now they are okay. Yeah, that's the main reason.
That the adherence improved?
Yes.
Okay, what about men? Their male partners.
Kumbali ya abambo azimunano anazilandira bwanji wose ndoti munayizitsa nawo limodzi chimene anakuthandizira ninu kuti mukhale mmene mulilimu azimunano anatengapo mbali
Mwanga kare oleneyo tose tinepagala limodzi. Tose timayenda limodzi.
Ena
So tunaweza tose limodzi mapasa tumwasha limodzi.
Ineso nayezesa ndamunanga ngoda amunanga anabizikona kuti iwo ali negative ne positive indewo anandipasa ukiona kuti kutholani makala ntama nkhwala kuti upeze chitetezo mthupi mwako. Iwo ngoti salandira anazayenzisa ukwana katatu.
Okay.
Yeah, ineso ndi mamaima tose timalandira.
I think that's important.
Okay, I should translate that.
Otherwise, yeah.
I'll be honest, in the interest of time, it might be better to just go straight through it and then unfortunately let the guys do the translation. I think if we leave it much longer, we're going to have no light to interview the other guys.
Okay, then we do that.
Sorry to get it, guys.
We have to find someone to translate then. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna happen anyway. I think. So I think Tom's gonna sort that.
Okay, then continue. What was the next one?
Tose tinayezedwa limodzi. Tose timalandira limamaso imodzi.
Nditayizatsa ndamunanga anapeza kuti ali negative ndewo salandira kumene ndimalandira.
Yeah, both of them, when they were coming for their antenatal visits, they tested. They got their HIV testing together with their husbands, except what's her name? Florence Nambazo and
Elizabeth
Daniel. Their husbands are HIV negative, but for the three, they are positive and they are both on ARVs. But for the two, they are negative, but their husbands are very supportive to let them come to the facility to have their ARVs. Yeah.
Without the expert mother, what would be different now for them?
Alikopanda azimayi amene amakuyenderani ajeti chimene chili kana khala chovuta pa iniyo chinali chani.
Bwaziribe chiweshezo ifasi bwazipena tumwe munkhwala bwazirungukhala.
Naso tekabwa kulikwada kuno kuti makhala umasuka ifati mangu apeza iwo sitikasi palaini kwandi kapanga kwandi amankhwala andikandira ndiwo mwe.
Yeah, they mostly it's on adherence. They are adhering to the ARVs because of their encouragement. And even when they come to the facility, when they meet them, their interaction with the expert mothers at the facility is just good. So it was like sort of an encouragement.
I think it's important to have expert mothers.
How didn't disabwino kuti azimayi ngati amene azikhala pobe? Yes.
How did their family and the male partner and the community react when the expert mothers came for home visits?
Akuti anthu nthawi imene azimayi ajana amba kumabwera kumkwanu kudzakuyenderani kandi achibale kandi anthu ena mudzimo ankati chani ankakamba zoti chani.
Azimayi omwe mamabwerera sabwera ngati kuti akuzatani bangala apango ndioneni mazipote mukapina pake mambo kujeza ayo semana ngazo kuti anthu akuda kutani.
Yeah, she was like when the expert mothers are visiting them, they are not going there as head carers. They just go there as their friends. So nothing. The community doesn't know what the expert mothers are doing there. So there is nothing.
From outside that it looks like a friendship, or is it really that a friendship established over time?
Akuti muchinzi chake chimene chocho ndichokuti nchongofuna kuti anthu chimangoonekera kuti anthu aja angodziwa kapena kuti inuyonso ndi anthu munapanga ubale.
Ndi anthu osati napanga ubale.
Yeah, they make friends. The relationship, the friendship starts with them with the expert mothers, and even the community can see that they are still their friends. Yeah.
Is there anything?
Sorry to jump in. Do you think we need to get one of them to sort of say and expand on that a bit more?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Can one expand a bit more on that?
Okay. Ati mmodzi anenepo kuti chibale chimene chocho chimakhala bwanji ndi azimayi kuti mufotokozere bwinobwino kuti chibale chake chimakhala chotani kuti anthu aja mpaka asadziwe kaya inuyonso ndi chinzake chake ndi chotani.
Onge ngatine nangokhala ngati chipongo chomendana mmakomo. Komanso amatilangiza nawo kuti titimwa bwino mankhwala kuti ana athu asapezeke nawo matenda a HIV.
Yeah, she's saying they made a personal friendship. Like the expert mother can go to her house, and even her can go also to the expert mother's house. So that friendship is what is there.
Is there anything they would like to change in the expert mother program?
To change
in the program. Is there anything they would like to change? What could be done? What could be improved in the project?
Akuti kumbali yoendera imene mayenderedwa ndi azimayi aja ati pali china chake chimene mukuona kuti sichinali chabwino chokuti chifuna kungoona kuti chikhoza kukhala kuti sichinali chabwino kuti chikuyenera kuti chichitike kapena chinali chabwino kuti chichitike kungoonapo kuti pali china chake ndithu.
Hayi ndizabwino kumayenderedwa ndi azimayiwo ifa ilangizo linaliro samatipatse kuchipatala kuno.
Palibe china chilichonse chimene muchiona kuti chikhoza kuonjezeredwa apo kuti kapena mwina atakha kuti kazi zikhala motere palibe.
Hayi palibe.
No.
If they could advise, what would be the most important advice for an expert mother? Yeah.
The advice
of a client to an expert mother. What is most important for them when they look at an expert mother?
chimene ine mungathe kuwalangiza azimayi amene amakuyenderani aja mutapatsidwa mwayo na kuti mufuna kuti mwalangize pa zimene iwaja pakukuyenderani kwawo. Chilipo china chake chimene mungathe kuyona kuti mukhoza kuwalangiza azimayi amene aja.
Chilipo. Ngathe kuwalimbikitsa noti musaleke kutiyendera.
Komanso mabwera pa nyumba wazabwera ngati monga apita mtu wanza. Sababu apita kumpa chidora akapanga zina zake koma mabwera wanza kuti apacheza basango muwa.
Yeah. They should not stop the use of home visits. The expert mothers should not stop visiting them, and also the friendship which was there, which they had between them should continue being there.
Okay. Yeah. Even if the children are grown up.
Yes.
Okay.
There's time for one more. It might, just last one. It might be good just to get one of them to say why they think expert mothers are a good thing, because all we had from them was sort of like everyone saying yes. I think we need someone to say why.
Yeah.
So
can they explain why the expert mothers are good?
Aude munene chifukwa chimene azimayi aja amakuyenderani aja ndi abwino kuti akhalepobe.
Azimayi ndi abwino chifukwa amatilimbikitsa mbali ya mamwedwe amankhwala komanso amatilimbikitsa noti samachite manyazalo kwa anthu adzitinena ife lidziko kwathu tidzingoyang'ana.
they were encouraging them to on good adherence to their ARVs, and also they were encouraging them not to get shy. Even people say lots of them to them, they just have to take it as it is, as long as their lives are okay with their babies.
Let's quit. Okay. Danny, do you want to very quickly get some photos of the babies?